Welcome to, not Minecraft. I know. Madness, isn't it? This it has round stuff. You see those wheels? They're round, they're not square. But, welcome to Forza Horizon 5. A children's racing game being played by an adult. What a world we live in, right? But I do seriously enjoy this game, so I thought, might as well record it, right? I mean, why not? So here I am recording it. And, I don't know how well this is gonna go, honestly. Because, you know, I've recorded this game maybe once or twice. Oh, Horizon 4. And it's not like I got a godlike computer. Because I absolutely do not. This thing here, my computer is definitely not the greatest. It's good, but it's not the greatest. But we'll see how it turns out. I'm just kind of excited to see how this is going to go. Because for how much I love Forza Horizon 5, I really should record it. I just never do anything interesting in it except for do the season. Which, oh, yeah, the season. This is the season. This is for all y'all new folks out there, aka none of you, because no one that plays Forza is going to watch this. Because does anyone watch Forza videos, really? Even if you play it, do you watch it? No. But for the few that do and you don't know what the season is, it basically is like a bunch of championships and stunts and challenges you have to do so you can unlock, like, cool cars that you can't buy in the auto show. I mean, you could also do that Goliath race like 20,000 times so you could buy it for $20 million in the auction house. You could also do that, but I wouldn't recommend it because you can just get them for free from the season! Which I'm actually doing the trial right now, waiting for it to start at least. And, I would be amazed if there are enough people watching this video to notice where this car is from. But if you do, well, welcome to the gang of forgotten, well, not forgotten, but betrayed games. Betrayed by their developers, betrayed by the marketers, but let me just tell you what that car is from. It's from a video game called Real Racing 3. And, that game nowadays is kind of a crap show. Back when I played it, though, it was actually a lot of fun. There was, like, 48 cars in the entire game. And, like, I think one or two of them costed gold, but they were endgame cars, not your crappy, tiny, little 1970s Skyline pieces of junk for 400 freaking gold, seriously. I understand it's EA, so they do it all the time, but they ruin their games with all this pay-to-win bullcrap. Sometimes even pay to play. But, man, it still sucks what they turned my awesome mobile racing game into. Though, hasn't it happened to all of them at this point? Because I am a Gran Turismo fan. So why the heck am I playing Forza? Let me tell you the tales of woe that you don't care about. Where I talk about the losses that I have endured of playing the Golden Age racing games. I'm talking Gran Turismo 5. Not 6. Not 6. But 5. And that's about it, really. I wanted to get freaking Forza Horizon 3 so badly, though. Because here's the thing. Here's what happened many years ago. Right before I even played Minecraft Online. Yes, it was that long ago. Well, maybe like a year or something. But pretty much, what happened was someone, my father, was like, look at this next-gen console, isn't this amazing? You just got your teammate killed through me because you hit me. That was rude of you. But pretty much, he said, look at this new next-gen console. It's called the PlayStation 3. You've never used a console before. So we're gonna get it. And we got it, and I sucked. But it was a lot of fun. And for many years, I would play GT5, and yes, I did actually play GT6. And do you want to hear my unpopular opinion? I love GT6. It was a lot of fun. I highly enjoyed it. Unfortunately, the next Gran Turismo wasn't going to be nearly as good. Which is really sad, because we were all looking very forward to it, because, you know, it's been, what, 4 freaking years since we've last seen a Gran Turismo title come out? And it was for the all-new PlayStation 4, which could play at 1440! Oh, yeah! That's awesome! I'm saying that as I'm playing at a 1080p monitor. But still, it was actually pretty cool to finally see a Gran Turismo with modernized graphics, and then we realized, oh wait, it's online only. Because during this time, I was not an online gamer. Yeah, you heard that right. I was an offline, I sucked at every game I played kind of person. So I heard it was online only. We were both just like, eh, and I mean both of us as in just me. I warned my father about this. And I even told him about this new game called Forza Horizon 3, but oh, it's Xbox, which means it's bad. Xbox bad. Seriously, my father did not like Xbox at all, which I don't know why, because he had an original Xbox and he loved it a lot. But I kept on asking him, if we're going to get a new racing game, why don't we get this game here? Because, you know, it's not an online-only racing game. And he's like, I'll think about it. And the next day he comes home with a PlayStation 4 to get GT Sport. Like, oh, really? I told you, this game's, we're not gonna like it. I already told him that, and he just was like, let's get it anyway. And so we rent out GT Sport, we play it for a few hours and realize we don't like it. And so we get Project Cars 2 on it, which we don't like because it's not, it's too difficult for us. And so we literally never ever played it. And I mean, come on! That was the golden age of Horizon. Or Horizon 2, whichever one. But it annoyed me seeing that console there just sitting collecting dust as we never used it, because lo and behold, we didn't like a game that we knew we weren't going to like, but we got anyways. But eventually he does actually get the console. The Xbox One. And we get Forza Horizon 4 on it. And both of us play it non-stop. And it actually does get us an online racing, but not like the competitive GT Sport online racing. But man, did that just... It was so nice playing Horizon 4. So yes, Horizon 4 was my first ever Horizon game, which is probably why I loved it so daggone much. I do have Horizon 2 and 3 now, but I played them after their cutting of support, after their cutting from the store, so the games just seemed dead to me, and I can't really find any enjoyment in them anymore because of it. It's really upsetting because I've heard great things about both titles. How 2 and 3 are like just absolutely amazing, but 4 and 5 are just mediocre, with 5 being just downright bad. Which, when it comes to quality, yeah, Horizon 5 is nowhere near as good as Horizon 4. Frame me. Because I know that it's a very controversial opinion. Like, some people say Horizon 5 is so good, while others say Horizon 4 was better than Horizon 5, and Horizon 5 is just also kind of mediocre. I do really enjoy Horizon 5, but Horizon 4 I just had more enjoyment in. Probably because this one here is just a copycat of it with more glitches and fewer and less content. And don't even get me started on the electric vehicles. Because electric vehicles suck. And this month is one of the most disappointing months in all of Horizon history. Even more disappointing than Series 10 and Horizon 4. Which, by the way, also added an electric vehicle. Just letting you know. Isn't it ironic how both of the same number series and both games suck just as much, and they both add electric cars? but they suck for different reasons. One sucks because the car's not as good as we thought it was going to be, and we can't really upgrade it that much. The other one sucks because they add one single new vehicle and paint it 10 different times and call it 10 new vehicles. I mean, that's just sad. But, I guess you do you. But, I still, even though it's not as good as Horizon 4, I still highly enjoy Horizon 5. You can always enjoy a game, just not the most. But I do miss Horizon 4, downright. It was such a fun game. Such a fun experience, because it was my first time ever experiencing an open racer that I didn't just drive around and do nothing on. That was what I didn't need for speed. I didn't really know what to do, so I just got in that stupid Porsche Cayman, or whatever you call it, and I just drove around the map, not really knowing what to do. But no, in Horizon 4, I actually did stuff. I went to races, I did the season, eventually. God. The season is the only reason why this game is still being kept alive. Let's be real here. The season. The championships where you get new vehicles. And I mean new as in probably just reoccurring ones from Horizon 4 that they had the whole time, but wanted to just throw it in there. Seriously. Today, they're announcing the new series that's coming out in a week from now. And it better be good. I'm asking you, Playground Games. Make it good. Make it not trashy. Please. Do not make Series 11 as bad as Series 10. If they make it as bad as Series 10, I'm going to be so disappointed. Everyone will. Because first off, no one likes electric vehicles. They're too quiet. And they're too slow. But second off, everyone wants more than one new vehicle. Maybe 3 or 4. 3 or 4 a month, I mean, not a week. Because that's what they used to do. Since Horizon 4, they've been adding 4 new vehicles a month. And in Horizon 5, they've been doing 6 new vehicles a month because, you know, Car Pass and all that. Until it finally ended, now they add 1. I mean, how is that not disappointing? Like, you get told, we're adding 14 new vehicles into the game. And it's actually 1 new vehicle with 10 paint jobs and a few other reoccurring vehicles from the previous racing game. Though I am going to welcome back my Porsche, that special edition. I will welcome that car back because that was one of my favorite cars in the game. Because first off, it looks amazing. Second off, it was like the best sounding car in all of Horizon 4. I mean, the cars in Horizon 5 don't sound bad at all, especially not compared to Horizon 4. Ooh, the Dodge Viper flashbacks. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go on YouTube, search up Horizon 4 Dodge Viper and listen to it. It sounds so god-awful. But this one here actually sounds very good. And this car, I mean, you can listen to it right now. I think it sounds very good. I'm just trying to get some nostalgia from the old Real Racing 3. You know, the one that used to be so dang good before they only added expensive freaking gold costing cars. That kind of ruined everything about it. And now it's all about F1 and NASCAR and not about the, you know, the regular racing that it was renowned for when it first came out. Oh, my wing! I lost my wing! I'm not really sure how entertaining this is. Hopefully it's entertaining enough. Because, yeah. And I am fond of food. Okay. Well, that is the trial complete, which is always the very, very first thing I do. Because, I mean, 10 points. We're already halfway to getting that brand new vehicle. Brand new, in quotation marks, for the benefit of not actually having to be true. Yeah, fun fact. A rule of quotes and quotations is that anything inside a quotation doesn't necessarily have to be true. Keep that in mind. Did you know that? You probably did, but if you didn't, you learned something new today. The more you know. What's the rhythm for that one show? That like the same as the shooting star, whatever you call it. Shooting little star. I don't know. Okay, but anyways, moving on. I only need 7 more points and. Fine. Well, it looks like we're gonna be doing some electric car driving in the Lotus Evija. Yay! Don't worry, I will never ever like electric cars. They are so slow and they handle like crap, and I do not like them. Is this fun? Is this fun? Is that fun? No, 'tis not. 'Tis the opposite of fun. It makes no sound. It doesn't turn. Its top speed is pathetic for a freaking X-Class car. Like, half this video is probably just gonna be... Oh, hi there. Like, half this video is just gonna be me ranting on how bad electric cars are. It is so bad. Earn 10 ultimate air skills. You know what? I hate this car. You know, I'm gonna do this. Ha 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 ha! I want to kill this car. I want to kill you. Oh crap! I did not mean to do that. I meant to. What are you doing? I hope I broke your engine. Because electric cars don't have engines. My quad bike, my little blaster's cooler than this thing. This multi-million-dollar hypercar that'll get shredded by a freaking Mustang GT500 is less cool than my, what, $1,000 little quad bike meant for children? Yeah, this thing is less cool than that. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I really hate electric cars. And I don't care if my opinion is unpopular. It's my opinion. I can be wrong, but it's still my opinion. Oh, I've got to win a street race in this piece of crap? Oh my god. Oh no. What if I make everyone else use the exact same crappy car as me? I don't know if I even can do that. Oh, I can. Ho ho. Now all of you blunts will have to be using the same car as me. Ha! Ha ha ha. Obviously it's gonna be an X-Class. That's the class of my vehicle. Now you're all stuck with electric pieces of crap. I like how the freaking thumbnail is the Mustang Mach-E of all cars. I mean, let me ask all of y'all a question. Does anyone here like the Mustang Mach-E? I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. Because as a car itself, I think it's very cool. It's an electric, fast SUV. I mean, that's not a bad thing. But my personal opinion about it is, wow. But it's the fact that it's called a Mustang. Like, it's literally called a Mustang. And what's even worse is they add a name to it that by itself would actually be a fitting name for it. Mach-E. That's not a bad name for an electric SUV. Well, an electric car in general. SUV, it's questionable. But for a fast SUV, it makes more sense. It's funny how I'm actually probably going to have to lower my driving difficulty just because this car is so slow. They just kind of pull away from me. Wait, what? I'm catching up. Never mind. Oh god. Oh. No, I'm fine. This is just... It's awkward. Because there's no sound. You shouldn't be just only hearing my talk and my tires scraping sometimes. You should be hearing the roaring of a V8 or a V... This vehicle would be perfect with a V12. Let's be real here. Or better yet, a V10. A V10's like my favorite engine. They sound so freaking nice. And sure, almost every single one of them is like unreliable. About as reliable as a homeless man. Racist. I'm not just kidding. Homeless men, I feel very bad for you. It's because of modern economy that they're homeless. Either that or they're about as reliable as a two-stroke bike with no head gasket. There's your actual representation. Because you all thought I was about to say some. This car sucks. Downright, it sucks. But yeah, you thought I was gonna say something super incredibly stupidly mean and something that would be careless and ruthless. No. I'm actually friends with a couple people that are homeless. They're really cool, actually. They're really nice and stuff. One of them isn't homeless anymore. They actually they got themselves up and they fought hard. In one of the worst places to fight because America freaking sucks. It's not as bad as some other countries, but there's also countries better than it. And I think we'll be better once we admit that. Because let's be real, no one wants to admit it. Well, that was actually a very fast Forzathon. Also, green suit. Gimme. I like my green suit. I mean, I'm never going to put it on. I'm always just going to, you know, wear my fantastic llama suit. I'm a piñata! I am. And you can't take that away from me. Another EV one? Fine. I just want to get this one here over with because I hate electric cars and I want to get them all over with. I already know I got a bunch of Extreme E stupid stuff to deal with, but with Extreme E, at least it's a much easier ground to play on. First off, it's not S2 class. S2 class and electric cars just don't go together. I don't think I even have any S2 class electric cars. I am not taking the Tachyon. I am not taking out the Tachyon. Oh, I have 3 options. Is this like a circuit? Oh, it is a circuit. Yoink. Oh yeah, and don't mind the license plate. I'm just always prepared for a camouflage. I'm not kidding. I actually have a few friends. That's right, a few friends, and we sometimes play highway camouflage. It's a lot of fun. Who knows? I might make a recording of it someday. What do you think of that? Eh? I think that would be pretty fun. But that's for the future, as today we are trying to get a Porsche of classic and awesomeness. I swear to God, if those stinking Lotuses... Oh, I forgot to think here also with a terrible launch, so it kind of makes sense. I got this car for the handling, though, not the launch. These cars won't stand a chance when it comes to my handling. Are you ready? Ooh. Oh, I almost meant to brake there. Okay, what was that? I thought this vehicle... The last time I drove this vehicle, it handled amazingly. Why is it suddenly like just not doing that at all? And can you get off my butt, please? Or can I get off my face? Oh my God! Okay, I made a mistake. I thought this vehicle could do something. But it can't. I don't think so. Also, it is very hard getting by you people when you're constantly in front of me braking. Alright, I'm just gonna say it right now. Did they nerf this vehicle? It was already garbage and they freaking nerfed it? It used to be way better. No matter. I shall get my beauty car. A car that is actually decent. It's called the Rimac. That's what it's called. Okay, my game. There we go. It's called the Rimac Concept 2. Though in real life it is now called the Rimac Refrigerator. If you don't get the context, don't look it up, because I'm gonna tell you it myself. So pretty much this car's name is actually Nevela, which in whatever language Croatia speaks. Croatian or German, I'm not sure. Or Dutch. Nevela is that language for thunderstorm, which is a very fitting name for, you know, an electric hypercar. The only problem is, in Spanish, nevera is Spanish for a refrigerator. And that was not nice of you, just pushing me to that wall like that. How'd you like it if I just pushed you and I wouldn't allow you to break? Look at me. Now I'm the mean person. Ha ha ha. Maybe I can try and get one clean overtake this race. No! Try to get the clean overtake and go to risky. Don't do that, folks. Don't ever do that. Just break a little late in the corners and get in their way. And abracadabra. You passed them. If you ever want to drive a fast electric car in this game, just get the Rimac Nevela. It's not a bad car. It's actually very good, and it's a lot of fun to drive. And it can actually go very fast. In this game, it can go 276. It can probably go a little faster with like drag tires and rally suspension, but even this racing tune on here can go 276, which for S2 class is very fast. Even for S2 class, because S2 class cars are, you know, they can go very fast. But you see, like this thing here, you can already see I'm having a much better time in this thing here than I was in that stupid EP9 Neo. But one of these days, I do want a race where I can race my my minivan. Because yes, this game has a minivan in it. Which is cool and all, but man, the old racing games like Gran Turismo 5 and 6, and yes, even 6, they had so many, like, everyday drivers. There was a freaking Honda Odyssey. And I understand you Forza fans. I mean, like, but, Murder God, isn't there a Honda Odyssey in Forza Motorsport 7? Yes, but is it the daily driver one? No, it has a freaking wing on it. It's like a sporty rare model or something. No. In GT5, there is a racing one. There was a stock one, a daily driver Honda Odyssey from the 90s. And I drove that Honda Odyssey so much, and it was so much fun. Because imagine driving an everyday vehicle. Now this game here also has a vehicle that I love dearly to my heart. It's an old Ford. It's this guy right here. I mean, look at this. It's a freaking 10th generation Ford F-150. How can you not love that? Like, it is one of the most common trucks in anywhere in America. And it's in a racing game. And yes, I know, it's the SVT Lightning. It's the rare version. But you saw the paint job. You can make it look like it is not the rare variant. Which is what I did because, you know, and all that stuff. It's glorious. It's awesome. I love it when they add those kinds of vehicles. However, they don't add those kinds of vehicles very often. Like, let me just show you the recent vehicles that they have added. Oh, I can't do that here. I can only do it in the garage. Really? Here. But like, this piece of junk, that thing, which actually that's a pretty cool vehicle, but it's not a new vehicle, it's in the previous game. I'm talking like actual new vehicles. Like, I mean, we have so many hypercars already. Race cars don't belong here. What the hell is that? That, though, that is what we need. We need, like, retro cars and stuff like that. That is disgusting, and I love it. Let's just do the races. Let's just... I forgot I had that. After this championship, I am totally going to check out my car, though, because that Porsche, I cannot wait to have that Porsche back. I was actually really hoping they would bring it back, because when I opened up Horizon 5 for the first time, I looked for it, and I was like, my Porsche's gone. And I was so sad. I was awestruck. Okay, not really. I was a little disappointed because it was an awesome car, and I was really hoping it would make it over, but it's a single Porsche. Whatever. I'm happy. I was kind of hoping that they would actually bring it back. Because since launch, my God, am I talking? But since the launch, they have been bringing back cars from Horizon 4, at least like a couple every month. And I was hoping that at some point one of those bring back vehicles was going to be that Porsche. So I am kind of happy to see it coming back, but one new vehicle that just kind of made me go from yay, oh, my disappointment is immeasurable, my day is ruined. Not really. Oh. You do not need to break that much there, my guy. Which that's another huge disappointment with this game, because back in Horizon 4, the other only Horizon to have seasonal championships, you can do it at any difficulty you want, including unbeatable. Whereas this one here, you're stuck at highly skilled, and that's just kind of disappointing and boring, because, I mean, even though I suck at this game a little bit, racing unbeatable isn't very hard, especially with Rewind. With Rewind, you can do anything in this game, straight up. It's just that highly skilled, even without Rewind, it's just like, really? And I know you saw me Rewind, I just want to get this championship over with, because again, electric cars are not my thing. They aren't, I don't think they ever will be. I am going to stick with my truck with the good old-fashioned transmission. The transmission, a combustion engine is all I need. Well, and a gas tank, of course, which is the only sad part. But gas prices are falling down, so that is nice. But, like, instead of hearing nothing, you get to, like, rev up to 6,000 RPM when you're going 7 miles an hour, because my truck, the first gear is super duper short, so, you know, it can haul stuff. It can launch easier. I've driven quite a few manuals in my life, and I'm only 18. The truck just has such a short first gear. I have never experienced any vehicle with as short of a gear as that truck. Like, you literally have to go into second when you hit around 10 miles an hour. If you don't want to rev the thing out. Which, I mean, that is just... That's not very fast. You gotta shift while cornering. And it definitely does get annoying at times, but I'll take it over an electric vehicle any day of my life. I'm sorry. But electric vehicles are just not for me. Because there is one issue that no one ever talks about that I think is a huge, huge issue with electric vehicles that will obviously not be fixed because it is it's a planned issue. They want it to be there. And it is the fact that they have complete control over your car. With a combustion car, especially an older one that doesn't have like all the stupid electronics, you buy the vehicle, you take it home, it is yours. You can do whatever you want to it. It's not going to be like, your 5,000 miles are up. You must go to your Mercedes dealership so you can get new transmission oil, even though your current transmission fluid is still clear. Like, and I'm not kidding. They do that. They do that, actually. Where you can only put 5,000 miles in your transmission fluid until it tells you you need to replace this fluid. But here's the best part about this. You can't ignore it because the next time you turn your car off after that issue comes up, it won't turn back on until you freaking replace the oil. And here's what they did even more. They made it so you can't do it yourself. Because they say it uses a special, luxurious, awesome, very special type of fluid that only we can obtain because we are Mercedes and it is super high quality. You know, let's be real, it's probably regular transmission fluid, triple the price though. But you literally have to take it into a shop because they will not let you do it yourself. They do not give out that oil. They do not let you buy it. Like, isn't that just ridiculous? Whereas my old freaking truck here, it uses a throttle cable. Yeah. Like, it literally, the throttle is a cable. Whatever you put on that pedal, the engine will do. No matter what. But electric cars, it's even worse. Because, you know, since it's electric, they can put, like, controls on everything. Because no matter how many electric things you put on a combustion engine, you can't control a combustion engine. But you can control a motor. Either removing charge on it or not allowing you to use its full capacity. Which, by the way, yes, Tesla does that. They charge you money so you can actually use the full capacity of the batteries that are already on the car. What the heck? Or, like, why? I mean, I know why, so they can, you know, steal your money from you. And it's just so... It's aggravating. It's infuriating how much control they have over your electric vehicle. And don't even get me started on range anxiety. When a modern electric vehicle has less range than my old truck with a manual transmission, that's ridiculous. That is insane. And they always say, oh, but electric vehicles exist because they're cleaner than the environment, right? Right? No, they're not. Yeah, you heard it. They're not. Where do you think they get their electric source from? They get it from plants. Nuclear. Did I just say nuclear? Nuclear. Coal. Natural gas. I've actually done research. And around, I think it is around 20% of all fuels to make electricity that also charges those charging stations is electric. The other 80% is natural gas, fossil fuels, and nuclear. Let that sink in. Just let that sink in for a second. How is that not disappointing? And also, the batteries. They use what's called lithium to make them, which mining lithium pollutes the environment and literally destroys land, killing trees, destroying habitats. And they say that these things are cleaner than combustion cars. Is that not ridiculous? I'm just gonna end it right there because I have a lot more to talk about, but no. Because I'm a positive person. Even though I'm almost never a positive person. But I am right now because this car here is in my grasp. And now I'm gonna listen to it. Listen to it. Let's go. Let's go. You know what? I'm just gonna try to say it. I don't think it's as good as a Horizon 4 sound. I don't think it's as good, actually. I think it sounds a little worse. But it still sounds similar and sounds very good nonetheless. But the looks, man. You cannot tell me this car does not look good. This car looks amazing. Look at this thing. It's a modernized, classic 911. It's a combination of classic and modern. And when done correctly, it's just gorgeous. But now I want to see if I can make it sound more like the Horizon 4 one. What? What do you mean I can't upgrade my engine? I'm sorry. What? Huh? What? Okay, that is not cool. That is severely uncool that you just make it so I can't change my exhaust pipe to make it sound better. Because in Horizon 4, you could. Could you? Yeah, I want to see. What does this one sound like? Ew. Maybe I can make it sound better. Nope. Well, that sucks. I freaking ruined my awesome car. Is this thing already turbocharged? No, it's not. Well, if you're gonna ruin my vehicle, I'm gonna ruin it too. Just kidding. It's mine. I am actually gonna put auto drive. I'm sorry if you hate me for this, but I put auto drive on all of my vehicles. But it's because I do be doing a little online racing every now and then. However, I do like to keep my cars looking like they're stock. Wow, you really cannot do much to this thing. That is severely disappointing. They really took a car from a previous game that was already amazing, and they just did everything to make it worse. Can these things even get it up to top, like awesomeness at top of S1? Because I don't think it can. Okay, it barely can. Can I really not get to exactly S1? Don't tell me I can't get to exactly S1. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you so much. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I guess that works. But what I want to know... would it be possible to get this thing to A class? That's what I want to know. Obviously, I'm going to keep this in touch just in case. I'm going to go with it because I might have to. But I am curious as to what other people have made of this car so far. No, you're... oh, this one here is... you need drag tires and rear-wheel drive to get this thing to A class. That is... well, I'm going to save this one here real quickly because I'm probably not going to keep the A class one, but I'm going to see what I can do to get this thing into A class. Because it is possible. You just need to sacrifice a lot of stuff. No, I don't want to change that yet. Actually, what does it sound like with the turbos? Not bad. Wait a second. Did I really just forget that I can upgrade my tires? Oh, it's got semi-slicks. Never mind. Okie dokie. Alright. I'm going to reset your upgrades, and we're going to see what we can do to make you, in a lower class, but maybe a bit better. Let's find out, shall we? Because sometimes I save racing tunes and cruising tunes. Well, cruising and racing. Same thing. So first off, let's see what this will do going to this here. Oh. So that there is pretty much the lowest we can go, even with the spoiler here. So 781 now. What happens if I put auto drive on this? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look, okay, that changes a lot. Hoo-hoo. Look at that. I can take this off. Boom! There we go. There's our car. There's our racing car right there. It's got drag tires. I can't even. All right. I'm not even gonna tune it. I just want to see how much the thing's gonna absolutely suck. Cause I bet you this thing's gonna be a piece of crap. Drag tires are never good in racing. You know what? I'm gonna real quickly just do this. Try and make them at least a little bit grippier for the turning. Let's just see. I want to find that one speed zone. So I always do this like a testing grounds for these kind of things. This one right here. See how much this thing sucks. The thing was able to get 81 miles an hour. And now I'm gonna actually do that from here. See if I'm gonna start from that corner there because I'm gonna do this in another A-class car. Okay, 97. I was able to get 97 actually. However, now I'm gonna test this on another vehicle. I want another like lightweight vehicle. Ooh, how about another Porsche? Wouldn't that work? Yeah, let's just do another Porsche. So I was able to get 97 in that old Porsche with the drag tires. Now let's see what this thing here can get. If this thing here can get near that, I'm actually probably gonna keep that tune on my current, on that new old Porsche. See if this here. Oh, I can feel an immediate difference. They're able to get 3 miles an hour faster. I might actually keep it. No. I'm just that hating of drag tires. Looks like I'm gonna have to turbocharge this thing. Because this thing here, the straight line's good, but the other than the straight line, it's terrible. The handling is not good in this thing. And I bet you if I compared my stats, it would probably be garbage. Well, it has higher handling than my Cobra, which is a surprise. It has higher handling than that? Huh. Okay. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, I just don't like drag tires. They never give me a good experience. Well, this vehicle is a tremendous disappointment. Really, they ruined it. They ruined it. It was such an awesome vehicle, and now it's... You can't do anything to it. Well, at least we have our vehicle back. Well, that's actually probably gonna end it for this video here. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see y'all later. Probably, it's probably gonna be Minecraft afterwards again, though. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Bye-bye, everyone.